This is Pete Marrero with the 420 Times Magazine. We're sitting here with a crazy, funny dude. This guy's been on Comedy Central 4 times. He's multi-platinum. This guy's been platinum 4 times. He's got a show right now on Netflix. Actually, he's got 2 shows, but right now he's promoting one called Unruly. Actually, I saw that. It's actually pretty dope.
Thank you, Pete.
So I appreciate you taking the time before your show tonight to talk with us for a minute.
Oh, and come on, Pete.
There's several things I want to talk to you about.
Money.
So legalization, I mean, you travel all around the country. So, you've had some situations with marijuana as far as like with Guam and then I heard there was a situation in Grand Junction.
That wasn't Grand Junction. I had a sinus infection. Okay, I had taken a Chiba Chew the day before. Okay, and Chiba Chews are I think the most consistent edible out there. Okay, if you're gonna purchase one and you have to get one, I personally recommend for the power of pack. Okay, I go Decadose. But you better know that's deep water you're swimming in, Jack. You better have 20 hours to have nothing to fucking do. It ain't for no lightweights. It ain't for no... like, if you smoking weed like a pastime, the Chiba Chew ain't for you. Okay, you stick with that 5 milligram, Jack. Okay, that Decadose is 170 milligrams of THC coming right at you, Jack. Smack you in the face.
So is that what you had before the show that day?
No. I didn't have anything.
So it had nothing to do with it?
No, it had nothing to do with it. In Grand Junction, these dumb assholes. I had a sinus infection. Okay, I had just gone from a Disney cruise with my kids in the Bahamas and 88 degrees humid on a cesspool of kid germs. Okay, to Denver, Colorado. All right, at 14 degrees. Hey, you gotta stay out, Jeff. Taping. Okay. All right. And I had a sinus infection. I had gone from 88 degrees in the Bahamas to Denver, Colorado, where it was 8 degrees. Okay. And this between the altitude and the sinuses and the lack of humidity, I had a flare up of like the green stuff that like and the hack cough. I couldn't smoke any weed during that week. Okay? That's hell. For a stoner, you're in Colorado, the land of the golden promise, okay? And I'm getting heavy handshakes that are like ounce and a half, 2 ounces, deadly. Okay? All right, just deadly. Just joints that are longer than my hand, okay? Deadly, okay? And I couldn't use any of it. And the day before, I needed a Chiba Chew. But on that day, on that Grand Junction show, I had a big show. That's a big show. It was some big numbers. I came out, I started taking day sinus medicine, okay? And I threw everything at this because I couldn't stop green shit coming out of my nose, okay? So I took Dayquil, that Theraflu day. I took every one of them. Okay, as you can tell, I have a problem with portion control. Okay, all right, and then I was making me jittery as shit. Okay, all right, and that's what all those drugs were doing. All right, now I could breathe a little. All right, but I was like this, and so I did what most people would do. I tried to even that out with NyQuil. Okay. Now, I didn't know at the time. Did you know that little cap on top of the NyQuil is a measuring cup? Yeah. I never did that, okay? My wife at the time was giving me bullshit about that. Like, you didn't know it was a measuring cup? And I'm like, no. It just looks like more packaging, like there's safety, okay? And not for nothing, I've been with you, bitch, for fucking 16 years, and I ain't never seen a little measuring cup in the fucking dishwasher, you dirty bitch. Okay? So I might be stupid, but you're dirty. You use that shit. Alright? So I just took a chug of NyQuil and I played NyQuil roulette. Okay? Sometimes you sleepy and 2 hours, 4 hours, and sometimes you sleep 2 days. That was NyQuil roulette. All right, it had nothing to do with weed because after that show I had to drive through Utah. Okay, all right, yeah, through Utah. Okay, you don't want to go to a Mormon jail for no reefer, Jack. Okay. Fuck that, okay? Have to learn how to do canned goods and hand out pamphlets and shit. Fuck that, yeah. We'll make underwears all weird, okay? Like them Mormons be doing.
suspenders.
Okay. And then I had to go to Wendover, Nevada. Okay, and that show, all right, the stupid asshole did not use house sound. The promoter used a local DJ, okay, the sound. So I had two comedians called the Smash Brothers, okay, that are Ontario Inland Empire. Shout out to you, baby. Okay, all right. These fools had 2 mics, okay, and that guy left those 2 microphones on, and then I had my microphone, okay, on, and I had 2 bass subwoofers pointed at me instead of like regular mixed sound, and nobody was mixing the sound. So when I was talking to the microphone, this would start to reverb, and the other 2 microphones that were still on stage were all doing it. So when they said it sounded like I slurred, okay, I would have to talk and then have to back off the microphone and bring my voice over here to trail it away. Otherwise, it would start to reverb. And there was nothing like, I should have, honestly, dropped the mics and said, fuck this sound. No. And just, it's the theater. And just shout it to the back of the room. Right. Okay, that's what I should have done. But I didn't have it in me, I thought, because I had a sinus infection. So it's like, where do you go? What do you do? I'm up there, and I do an hour and 45 minutes sick. Okay, I come off, all right, and they tell me there's a big problem. The big problem started when a woman who works for a Republican a member of Congress in Grand Junction called the local news people, and her bitch conservative friends, because I was railing on Republicans, on hatred of Mexicans, on fucking, that really pisses me off, okay? It's like, it's so ungrateful, because, you know, I'm not saying all Mexicans are migrant laborers. I mean, that's just foolish. That's crazy talk. But I do know that all migrant laborers are Latino, okay? All right? There's no white boys who go, oh, college didn't work out for me. I'm going to go pick forever, okay? All right? That'll never happen, okay? Right. And black folks, shit, you can't get a black man into a big backyard and pick a movie, much less a fruit or a vegetable, all right? So it is stole Latinos, okay? And just to be ungrateful that 99% of our produce comes to market through Latino hands is just disrespectful. It's just disrespectful. You need food, water, air, and shelter to live. You take one of those out, you die. Right, the food out, if Mexicans stop picking for a week, this economy goes to the fucking roof. And if white people have to pick your fucking fruits and vegetables, your salad costs you $186. It'd crash the fucking economy. How dare you shame these people? And you welcome them with open arms. Say thank you, thank you, and make this shit easy to get there. Come on through. Get you a provisional license. Hey, come on, sign up. All right, we want to know who you are, and you don't want drama with the police, okay? Right. All right? You just come and get documented. We don't give a fat baby's dick. Just come in, come out. Live, buy some houses. There's empty houses all over the place. Every Mexican should move to Detroit and fix them up. Right. Okay, fuck it. That's what that city needs. That's what I did. I mean, there's places people need to fix up. Mexicans come and fix them up and live in them. Let's make America great. For me, it should be the United States of North America. All right, Canada has no people, all those resources. America's got people, and the ability to make anything, but we don't have enough people. We can't compete with China. They've got 1.2 billion motherfuckers. We've got 300. They have more geniuses than we have people. Documented. Do you understand the gravity that we're under? The future of our nation is not through white people. The future of our nation, this idea of America, is everybody coming together, of people coming together, of like-minded people. Right. And it's like, and Mexicans, we're so lucky. We have a different culture, different language, okay? Ethnically look a lot different, okay? And yet we can't accomplish in this country. We've accomplished what they can't accomplish in Israel, okay? Where people, I mean, you know, we think about if we had a group of people like if one Mexican lobbed a rocket on San Diego, and they do this, but in Grand Junction, it all came down to this lady was mad because I was railing against Republicans. All right, she said that I was too fucked up to do on stage. You can't do an hour 45 on stage and be sleepwalking. It can't happen. No performer on earth can do that, okay? I mean, fucking, they maybe last one song, or they maybe last 10 minutes, okay? I did an hour 45 documented. When I came off, 2 Grand Junction police officers were backstage, okay? And they go, Mr. May, we had reports that you're on drugs, okay? And there's a riot outside for your protection. We need to keep you right here. We're dispersing these people. And I'm like, what are y'all talking about? And they go, well, they were claiming that you're on, are you on cocaine? That was the first question they asked me. And I go, because I had sniffles. I still had the sniffles. And I go, and I snot rocketed, and I go, check that for any little white particles, okay? That's all goddamn first grade snot right there, okay? And the fact that I'm talking to you should tell you that I, at this body, do not do fucking cocaine, okay? Right. I've never taken a bump of that shit in my life. It's a fucking sucker drug, okay? Mixed with gasoline. Go fuck yourself, all right? That was a genius move those South Americans pulled on white people. That's a fucking genius move.
So all right? That was just a misconception.
Dude. And then the motherfucker asked me if I was on Quaaludes. And I said, are you, okay, I know I'm talking to, and I'm being recorded, and I'm telling them this. I know I'm being recorded, and I know that I'm talking to 2 uniformed Grand Junction police officers. You just asked me if I took Quaaludes. I will tell you right now, if you have Quaaludes on you, I will buy every fucking Quaalude you have, okay? I will buy every one of them that you have. And I'd also like 20 grams of Triceratops horn, because that shit's extinct too. You can't get Quaaludes, motherfucker. I wish we could get Quaaludes. Some of us would use them for good. Some of us wouldn't be a Cosby, okay? All right? You know what I'm saying? Fuck him, all right? And it's like, what the fuck? You know, maybe not all of us are rapey, okay? Maybe you're some, we'd like a little lewd, okay? A nice little interlude, okay? Right. All right? And they're like this, and they're talking to me, and they're going, Mr. May, you're not intoxicated at all, are you? I go, no, I'm mad as shit, because I've had to give away so much of my weed, because I'm going through goddamn Utah, okay? Right. I go to Wendover, Nevada, I can't fucking have anything on me. I go, I gave them access to my bus. Go in there, you'll find a pipe, and that's it. You run it all through. I gave it all away. I wish I had more. You will find a pipe, and that is all. All right? And they're talking to me, and then and the reports come out. All right? There's a video camera. TMZ's got a camera guy there, okay? Video recording me, and he's a stringer for the local news. All right? And I'm walking out, and I'm talking to him, and they're saying I was slurring and out of my mind. But on their own video, it was completely sober, completely sentient, not slurring at all, amazingly articulate. And I mean, I've just been motherfucked by people, okay? I didn't cause any of this. It was shit sound, and the only drugs that were in my system were cold medicine, over-the-counter cold medicine, all right? Look, dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a fuck up, all right? I petted drug dogs in Guam that said, drug dog, do not pet, okay? Yeah, right, when I had 16 grams of Snoop Dogg's fucking killer shit in my backpack, okay? And by the way, I had 8 grams of shake, okay, in the bottom of it, too, all right? I'll call my backpack Whitney because it was black and full of drugs. Word to that, all right? And
they were cool with you, though, right? They were cool with you, though.
Yeah, they were cool because, A, I was a gentleman, and B, they couldn't improve intent because there's nobody who would intentionally go walk 80 feet out of their way, okay, where I didn't have to go at all, and go pet a drug dog that says, drug dog, do not pet, and then call over another drug dog. After all the searching, it ended up in Guam that they go, look, Mr. May, you're facing 5 to 15 years and $25,000 in fines for bringing controlled Schedule 1 drugs through 3 federal institutions, okay? LAX, Honolulu Airport, and Guam Airport, okay? All right? Mr. May, I can't prove intent. We measured it. You walked 80 feet out of your way. We looked at the security tape. 80 feet out of the way to pet a drug dog. We didn't believe it. When the drug guys told us, when the customs officers told us, we couldn't believe it. Then we saw you call over another dog that said, drug dog, do not pet, and pet it as well. Okay? Talking to these guys like gentlemen, saying these dogs really know I'm a dog person. Okay? All right? And they go, Mr. May, how about this? How about we give you a ticket for possession of less than an ounce of marijuana on the island of Guam, which is $100 fine. Okay? If you allow us to show the videotape of this at our Christmas party. All right, and I said, motherfucker, okay, that's a deal, boys. That's a deal, goddammit. That's a deal. Oh, yeah. Now, they were mad at me because if they did that, they couldn't come to my show. I mean, there's not a lot of entertainment on the island of Guam, okay? So all the guys were mad at me because I fucked up their weekend plans, okay? So a year and a half later, when I went back to Guam, okay, I came in through customs, and the customs guys knew I was on the passenger itinerary, and they handed me 5 stuffed dogs, okay? Pet this one, pet this one, pet this one, pet this one. My kids are with me, and they're thinking that Guam is the greatest place on earth. As soon as you get off the plane, you get toys, okay? You get stuffies, all right? But these guys are like, oh, man, oh, God, hilarious. Guam is awesome. If you get in trouble with the law over weed, step 1, be a gentleman. Or a gentle lady, okay? Don't fight nothing. Don't hide from nobody. Go, hey, can we work something out? I don't want the drama, and you don't really want the paperwork. What if I just stomp it out right here, and we just go on about our business? You have a great day, and I have a great day. I don't cause no drama with the law, all right? My hands were up. I was a gentleman the whole time, all right? If you can't, then I totally understand. But I would love to just let this be, okay? And you know what? 9 times out of 10, they'll let it be. They'll let it be. You just got to be a gentleman about it. Yeah. And also, dumb fucks, listen, quit. If you're in a state that is fucking dramatic, like Kansas, okay, where they will test you, and if THC is even in your system, you could go to jail, all right? If you're in dramatic, you don't dress like a fucking stoner, you dumb fuck. You shave your fucking beard. You get a high, tight haircut. You look like a Joe, you dumb fuck. All right? How do you think back in the 80s, in the 90s, my nickname, my Roman name was Felonius Maximus, okay? I would drive from Juarez, Mexico, okay, with 3,000 hits of E, okay, and 30 pounds of fucking reefer, all right? And 4 gallons of codeine cough syrup every 2 weeks.
It's a buffet.
All right? And you know how I did that? I looked like a salesman. I wore khakis like Jake from State Farm. Okay, I had my motherfucking tie on. All right, driving, not going over the speed limit, stopping, waving at folks, going into places, not doing any drugs while I was driving, going in saying hello, how you doing to people. All right, getting to meet folks. Okay, being cool. All right, and I never got fucking busted, and the statute of limitations has run out, so fuck you. All right, but that's how you survive. Do you understand? All right, don't fucking telegraph it. Don't let them know, all right, that you on it, okay? You got to do it until we get legalization in all 50 states and territories. Be smart. Don't be dumb. Alcohol kills. Pills kill. Marijuana's never killed anybody. I guess you could choke on Taco Bell, but that's it, Petey. That's all it can do to you, baby. That's all it can do. You are physically impossible. And now you can act like you're going to get high. And by the way, all of you amateur motherfuckers, don't smoke sativa if you get fucking anxiety, okay, from weed. And don't you be blaming marijuana on, I'm anxious, I've got anxiety, like a little faggot, all right? You do some push-ups, all right, and all your anxiety will go away. You won't have to go to the hospital. You won't have to do nothing. Just do them push-ups, motherfucker. All right, do some physical activity, and then watch Discovery Channel. Deadliest Catch. That's my favorite weed game. When you take a hit, all right, on a marathon of Deadliest Catch, every time they catch over, if it's a paleo season, 200 crab, you take a hit, all right? And by the end of it, you don't know if that's a fucking Deadliest Catch episode or a Love Boat episode. You don't give a fat baby's dick, but you want something from the ocean. You're like, give me a filet-o-fish, Jack. All right, I don't give a fat baby's dick.
Hey, on your Unruly skit that you did for Netflix, you mentioned that you get so high sometimes you do forget shit what you're doing. It does get you a little loopy, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever had that happen before a show, during a show, or anything like that, to where you're just like?
I don't do it before the show. I don't do it before the show because it's disrespectful to the audience who pays real money. Okay, I do it after the show very well, and I write well on it. But I stay straight as an arrow.
How do you prefer to medicate? Do you
I like vaping a lot. I like those CO2 pens, okay? Mm-hmm. I like the convenience of it, the hit of it, and the fact that there's no smell, so there's not like this. I like flour, but the best high I think I get because I have a lot of pain issues. I like CBD heavy edibles and indicas. I'm straight indica. I've been straight indica since the jump, Jack. Okay, as soon as we got good in '96, okay, I was there. Okay, I was there in the fight.
How's that helped you with your health and everything? Because I know you had
Oh
a
my
car
God!
accident,
Oh
broken
my
bones,
God!
and all kinds of
All right,
stuff. So
when I was a
how's it
kid, I
helped you?
broke 42 bones, 64 separate breaks. Okay, I'm fat as shit, and I ache, and I have to move all the time, hustling through everything. I should not be as this physically as possible. All right. When I had to stop smoking after I got bilateral double pneumonia and pulmonary embolism, all right, which had nothing to do with marijuana, all right, I had to give my lungs a rest, so I couldn't do anything, all right. So you know what every doctor did? They loaded me up with Percocets. I had 90 fucking Percocets from a doctor, okay? Like, I could have started a goddamn mariachi band with that shit, doing the shaker, okay? Well, who the fuck needs this many goddamn pills?
Right.
Okay, this shit kills you, all right? And just to get this, and it wasn't as good at pain relieving as CBD is, okay? I felt loosey instead of, out of my mind, okay?
Right.
With CBDs, I feel better, and I made the switch, and I never had to go back to a pain pill yet.
That's awesome.
It's fantastic.
Well, look, I really appreciate Ralphie you taking this time, brother, man. It was dope talking to you. It's always good to see you, man.
Petey, you're the sweetest, man.
Enjoy the rest of the tour. I know you got.
Hey, man.
How many other cities you got?
Oh Lord, I never stop. Okay,
You got the podcast. You got.
yeah, I got
plug
podcasts.
that.
California people, I'm gonna be in San Diego at the American Comedy Company right down there. You come down weekend, let's party. All right. I've also got a bunch of mid California dates coming up. So around harvest time, so let's go with them heavy handshakes, peeps. All right. But I love what y'all are doing. You got to get the word out. All right. And you have to have people that we have to start. Instead of preaching to people that we know, we have to start preaching to Republicans. Like, hey, do you want lower taxes? Do you want better streets, parks? You want less traffic? Then propose marijuana. Go with weed. Okay? We will save you. If you don't smoke it, that's fine. You don't use it, that's fine. It's less dangerous than alcohol. All right, for your kids to use alcohol kills. Okay? The Lord Jesus, okay, it says in the good book, in Genesis, God created the seed-bearing plants of the field before he did man. Okay? So you Christians, you back it up, Jack. I don't hear no lip from you neither. All right? Word to that, homie Pete.
Appreciate you.
I love you.
Ralphie
for real.
May.
Hey, and I'm down with the brown. You come down, and I got you. Love you so much.
We'll be right back.